Good evening. Today's topic is launching a Linux machine. So from AWS Cloud, we have like many services like Amazon Web Services providing plenty of services. One among them is EC2 service. Using this EC2 service, we can launch virtual machines. Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 full form is EC2. Elastic Compute Cloud means like launching computers, nothing but servers in cloud, which is having elasticity nature. Elasticity nature means like configuration you can increase, you can decrease. So that feasibility you have for these virtual machines. You can increase and decrease the configuration. Okay, now let's see about this EC2. Right. Elastic Compute Cloud is a service in AWS. Using this service, we can launch virtual machines in AWS Cloud. Server is also called as instance. Virtual machine, instance, server, anything is same. In AWS, officially, we use the terminology called as instance. But the meaning is same. You can call it as server, you can call instance, you can call virtual machine, anything is fine. But officially, they are naming it as instance. Next, what is Amazon machine image? An Amazon machine image is a template which contains operating system and some default packages. The combination of any operating system with some packages is called as Amazon machine image. Operating system here, anything that could be Windows, Mac, Linux, Red Hat, CentOS, Debian, Ubuntu, any kind of operating system with some default packages. Packages means what? Softwares. So this combination, we call it as Amazon machine image. To launch any instance, you need to choose Amazon machine image. That Amazon machine image could be anything, Red Hat image, CentOS image, Ubuntu image, any operating system that can be. Next, key pair. Key pair is used for accessing your EC2 instance securely. Those who have key pair, they can only access your instance. It is like if you want to go into a locked room, you need to have the key. If you have the key, then only you can unlock it and you can go inside that room. Same, if you want to access any EC2 instance, you need to have the key pair associated with that instance. Then only you can access that machine. Security group. Security group is a set of firewall rules that control the traffic for your instance. It is, in simple terms, it is like how a watchman protects an building, how a watchman protects a apartment. Similarly, a security group acts as a firewall for your server. That can be any server, Linux server, Windows server, that could be anything. For a server, security group acts as a firewall. Inside this security group, we define the rules. Whatever the rules we define, accordingly, this security group will act. For example, if I define a rule, allow only SSH traffic, then security group will allow only SSH traffic inside the instance. Allow only HTTP traffic, then security group will allow only HTTP traffic inside the instance. Like how the watchman works. Like if we say allow only owners, you don't allow strangers. So a watchman will allow only owners into that apartment. He will not allow strangers. Like whatever the orders we pass to the watchman or security guard, he will do his duty based on our decisions. Like security group also, whatever the rules you define, like who can access your instance, who should not access your instance, based on the rules you define in that security group, it will work. Port. A port is a communication endpoint to exchange data between devices. We have plenty of ports, like port number 0 to port number 65,535. Like port 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, 65,000 ports we have. Each port is having a specific purpose. If you want to access any machine, Linux machine, you need to open 22 port. If you want to access Windows machine, you need to open RDP port. So ports are like an entry for the room. If you want to go inside the room, you should have the door open. If the door is open, then only you can go inside. If the door is closed, you cannot go inside. Like here, door, how a door is acting for the room, port is also for a server. Like it behaves as a door for your server. Next, instance types. When you want to launch any server, you need to choose the configuration also. Like how much RAM you want for that server, how much memory, how much virtual CPU, processor, how much you need, how much memory you need. You need to check all these things. Uh, Based on the requirement, you have to select this. Like if you need only one virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM, go for T2.micro. If you need one CPU, 2 GB RAM, go for T2.small. Like here you can see, right, different types of instances and different virtual CPUs, different memories, everything. Based on your requirement, you need to choose the instance types. Let's launch an EC2 instance and we'll see the practical now. Till here, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So search for EC2. So this service is used for launching virtual servers inside the cloud. Click on EC2. This is EC2 dashboard. We can see here till now, like total number of instances. Till now, we launched 2 instances. Running servers, running instances are 0. 0 instances are running. Till now, we have created 1 key pair already. Existing key pairs. Security groups, existing 3 security groups are present. Now, I want to launch one EC2 instance in Tokyo region. As of now, I'm in this Tokyo region. So I'll be launching an EC2 instance. So click on launch instance. Let's give the name for our machine. Here you need to fill these steps first. You need to give the name for your machine. Let's give the name of machine as Linux server. Next one, Amazon machine image. What is Amazon machine image?
It contains operating system plus default packages.
Correct. It is a template which contains operating system with some default packages. You need to choose which operating system you want to install. You want to install Amazon Linux, or you want to install Mac or Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, Debian. Here, our target, our goal is to practice Linux commands. For that, you can choose Amazon Linux, you can choose Ubuntu, you can choose Red Hat, you can choose, because all these are originated from Linux only. All the commands are same in Amazon Linux, like Red Hat, like these are all like the children of Linux. So you can choose any of these, but not Mac. Mac is a different operating system. Windows is a different operating system, which is not part of Linux. So from this, I'll go for Amazon Linux. Why? Because we're launching this machine in AWS cloud, right? So Amazon Linux is also part of Amazon company. This operating system also developed by Amazon company, so that you'll get some more benefits Like benefits means some free packages you'll get. In Amazon Linux also we have different types of versions. Amazon Linux 2023, Amazon Linux 2 with kernel 5.10 version, Amazon Linux 2 with SQL Server 2019 standard edition, 2017 standard edition, Amazon Linux 2 with .NET, PowerShell, Mono, deep learning, like different versions of operating system. Let's go for Amazon Linux 2. Here I'm choosing Amazon Linux 2 operating system. It is a 64-bit operating system, and this is the image ID. And the username for this machine is EC2 user. For this image, the default username is EC2 user. Next one is instance type. What is instance type? It defines the configuration. It tells you like how much CPU you need, how much RAM you need. You can select from here. If you need one CPU, 0.5 GB RAM, go for T2.nano. The price is very, very less, $0.0099 per hour. One CPU, 1 GB means T2.micro. One CPU, 2 GB means T2.small. 8 CPU, 32 GB means T3.2x large. Like we have plenty of instance types, different instance types. See, 16 CPU, 64 GB RAM, 48 CPU, 192 GB RAM. Prices will vary according to the configuration. If you look this one, it is $9.2 per hour. This is 96 CPU, 384 GB RAM. This is $10 per hour. For practicing Linux operating system, Linux command, let's go with this free tier eligible, which is free of cost. One virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM. That is T2.micro. This is sufficient for us. T2.micro. One virtual CPU and 1 GB RAM. Next, key pair. Key pair is securely used to access any EC2 instance. You can use existing key pairs, or else you can create a new key pair, new key pair for our EC2 instance. I'll create a new key pair. You can give any name for your instance. I'll give it as Linux. Linux key. Anything you can give any name. Algorithm, which algorithm? RSA algorithm, ED25519 algorithm, any algorithm is fine. File format, take .pem format. Like these are the like different formats. Like if you capture any photos, like JPG format, JPEG format, how the formats are there for photos. Similarly, for our key pairs also, we have two types of format. You can choose anything, but go for .pem only, better. That's it. I have downloaded the key pair. If you want to see, go to downloads. This is the key pair I have downloaded, linux.pem. See here, it is showing some encrypted data. So this is the content it is having inside this key. Next. Under network settings, you can see here security group. What is a security group?
Firewall rules that control the traffic.
Yes, security group is a firewall which protects our instance, which acts as a firewall for a EC2 instance. We can define rules. We can define the rules inside security group. Which port we need to open for accessing a Linux machine?
SSH.
We need to open SSH. So let's create a new security group. So I'll click on edit, create security group. Here, security group name. You can give any name for your security group. I'll give Linux security group. And description of this security group, any description. Let's go with this same description. And inbound security group rules here. Inbound rules means incoming traffic. See, if this is our server, you have inbound rules, you have outbound rules. Inbound rules means the traffic which should go inside the server. Outbound rules means traffic which is coming out. Just like if it is a building, this is entrance gate, this is exit gate. What is entrance gate? Who goes inside? This is like entrance way. To go inside the building, we use entrance gate. To come outside of that building, we use exit gate. Just like that, inbound rules means Here we define the rules which traffic should go inside the server. By default, rule number 1 is already by default it got defined. Which traffic here it is allowing SSH traffic. Port number is 22. Port number 22 is SSH. SSH port number is 22. So for this Linux machine, by default, 22 port is opening. Who is opening this port? Amazon, AWS Cloud only opening. I did not open this. By default, I can see. Why only SSH? Why not something else? Why not some different ports it is open? It is not open. Why only SSH open? Because we have chosen Linux operating system. If you choose Windows, then here there will be different port, RDP 3389 port number. If you choose Linux, then it will open SSH port. So we are opening SSH port number 22, and you need to tell to whom you want to allow SSH traffic. If you select my IP, that means only my IP address will have access to this EC2 instance. The one which I am launching now, this instance, Linux server. So only I can able to access from my IP address. If I keep anywhere, all IPs means any user from any country, anybody can access this Linux server. If I keep anywhere, see it is throwing some warning. Rules with 0000 allow all IP addresses to access your instance. So we recommend to change the settings of this group rules. It is telling. If you keep custom, you can give custom IP addresses. Like for example, myself, my colleague, and my uh, friend. We three people only want to access that machine. Then we need to give the IP address of those three people. Like my IP address 34.112.58.72. So I have given my IP address. No, my friend's IP address 67.88. Something like this. Whoever IP address you give, only those people can access. No, let's give access for everyone means you need to give anywhere. Now anybody can access your instance, but only if they have key. But the key is with me only. See, this key is present in my computer, not in everybody's machine. It is there with me only. So you are safe, no problem. Here we are opening SSH port, that is 22. Source type anywhere. For everyone we are opening. Next one, storage. How much storage size you need? How much volume you need? By default, it is taking 8 GB. Okay, let it be. You can take 8 GB also. If you want 80 GB also, you can take. If you want 800 GB also, you can take. I need one more volume, additional volume, like D drive. I need here 100 GB. Yes, you can take. But practically, that is not required. This much storage is not required for us. We can go with 8 GB. That is sufficient. If you go like extra, like more, like unnecessarily billing will be generated. See, for free tier eligible customers, maximum they're giving 30 GB for free. If you exceed 30 GB, they'll start generating the bills. So better go with 8 GB. So I'm taking here 8 GB storage. Number of instances. How many instances you want to launch? At a time, you can launch any number of instances. Number of instances here, 1. If you keep 10 servers will launch at a time. If you keep 100 servers will launch at a time. But as of now, one server is sufficient for us. So let's launch one EC2 instance as of now. That is enough. Click on launch instance button. Successfully initiated launch of instance means server is launched successfully. This is server ID, instance ID. If you click here, you can see all instances. This is our machine which we have launched now. This is the instance ID. This is instance name. State. Right now our machine is running state. Type T2.micro means one virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM. It is initializing. And if you want to see in Tokyo region, in which availability zone it launched. In Tokyo region, our machine is launched in AP Northeast 1C. In Tokyo, we have 3 zones, 1A, 1C, 1D. Our server is launched in AP Northeast 1C. And here you can see the public IP address of this machine. This is the security group we have created for our machine. This is the key pair. Linux key is the key pair. This is the launch time, September 25th, 9:24 p.m. I have launched it. Operating system. Core operating system is Linux Unix. These are the details of our machine. If you want to see more details, select this checkbox. Under details tab, we can see all the details of our machine, like public IP, private IP, DNS host name, instance ID, instance name, instance type, all the details we can see. So this is about launching an EC2 instance. Once you launch EC2 instance, then what we need to do? We need to access this machine next. How we are going to access? First, from your laptop, you need to open command prompt. You need to switch the path, CD downloads. You need to change the path to downloads. Then enter this command, SSH space -i, to which instance you want to connect, and enter that key pair name, that username and public IP address. Then your request will go through SSH port. You can able to access this instance. So these are the steps for connecting to any EC2 instance. We need three details: public IP address, key pair, and username. So we have public IP address. We have key pair. See here we have key pair, and we need username. To know the username, click on connect. Here you can see username details, EC2 user, right? So let's copy public IP address. I'm switching to downloads. Why to downloads? Why not to desktop? Why not to documents? Because my key pair is present in downloads only. See, the key pair which I have downloaded, that is in downloads. If the key pair is in desktop, you need to change the path to desktop, CD desktop, SSH, in secure shell. From my MacBook, I am connecting to Linux machine, Amazon Linux machine, using a command from terminal, SSH space -i. What is the key pair name? Linux key. Default username, EC2 user, @ IP address. Since mine is Mac, I'm connecting from terminal. For you, you need to open command prompt for your Windows machine. From your Windows machine, open command prompt, CD downloads, and you need to execute this command. chmod -o. You need to just execute this command. It will take you to Linux machine. I'm inside Linux server now. EC2 user @IP 172.168.068. This is the private IP address of our Linux machine. So 172.168.068. Using public IP, we have accessed into the machine, and once you are into the server, Linux server, we can see the private IP also. So right now I am in Linux machine. I'll show you once again how to connect. I'm closing my terminal. Just, you need only three details. To access any Linux machine, keep in mind, you need only three details. You need public IP of that instance. You need PEM key, whatever the key you download, that PEM key, and you need username. Like here, my username is EC2 user. You need these three details. Public IP, from where you can get the public IP? From here, you can get the public IP. Next one, PEM, this key you will download, right? So go to downloads and you can check. And next, what else? You need username. Do you know the username? Click on connect. Here is the username details. This is my username. Now you can access into that machine. Copy public IP address, open terminal, CD, downloads, SSH space -i, Linux key, EC2 user, and then public IP address. Any questions? Rahul, Pramod, Sai, Sainath.
All good.
Okay. So we have successfully logged into Linux machine. So as I told you, to learn AWS and Linux DevOps, we need to have basic Linux commands. We need to have knowledge on Linux commands. No, we learned how to launch a Linux machine. We have launched a Linux machine, not in our computer or not in our laptop. We launched this machine in AWS cloud. I have launched it in Tokyo region. In AWS cloud, I launched in Tokyo region, and being present in Hyderabad from my home, I'm connecting to this server. From my machine, from my laptop, I'm connecting to this server. By opening terminal, by entering all the details of this machine, I'm accessing this machine. So inside this server, we are going to practice all Linux commands. Is it clear? Right. Now we'll start practicing Linux commands. With which username I logged into this machine? As a which user I logged into this server?
EC2 user.
As a EC2 user, I logged into this machine. How can I confirm which user I am? To check the username, you can give a command, who am I? It will tell you which user you are. See, I'm an EC2 user. First command, who am I? This command will tell you which user you are. Next, pwd command. This command will tell you where are you right now, means in which path I am right now. It will tell. Right now I am in EC2 user directory, which is under home directory, which is under top level root directory. If you remember file system hierarchy, this is top level root. Under top level root, we have root directory, we have home directory. Inside that, EC2 user directory. Which user I am? I'm a normal EC2 user. So normal EC2 user is present under home directory. I told you, right? Only root user is under root directory. Remaining all normal users are under home directory. Now see here, EC2 user is under home. Home is under top level root. Like Hyderabad is in Telangana. Telangana is in India. The hierarchy you see, EC2 user is under home. Home is under top level. So right now I am in this path. Let's say I want to uh, go from EC2 user to top level root. I want to change the directory. I want to go from EC2 user to top level root. So give CD. CD means change directory. Where you want to go? I want to go to top level root. Hit enter. Right now I'm in top level root. You can see the directory here. Right now I'm in this top level root. PWD, the proof. You can give the command PWD. It will tell you I'm in top level root now. PWD means print working directory or present working directory. You can call anything. It will print your present working directory. CD command will change the directory. Now, if you want to see the list of files, list of directories inside the top level root, you need to give ls command. See, ls command is showing you all the list. Just like, see here, I want to see what all things present under this Arvind trainings. Can I see right from here itself? Can I know what is there inside this folder Arvind trainings? From here only can I know the details? What files are there? What folders are there under the server trainings folder?
No.
We have
Need to go inside. How you will go inside? By double click. If I click double click, I can see the subfolders like AWS folder, DevOps folder, important files, interview documents. Similarly, if you want to see something in a directory, what is there? Then you need to give ls command. Ls command will show you the list of files, list of directories. Here we can see bin directory is there, boot directory, dev directory. Like under top level root, like many things are there. As I told you in the file system hierarchy, under top level root, we have bin, boot, dev, etc, home, lib, local, media, mento, prog, root. So this is the home for root user. This is the home for normal users. Okay. Now, I want to clear the screen. So give clear command. Clear command will clear the screen. Let's go back to okay, let it be. Like I want to update my operating system. For that, the command is yum update. This command will update your Linux operating system. But it is showing failed to set local default into C. You need to be root user to perform this command. So as a tenant, I'm a tenant in a building and I'm trying to change the colors. I want to change the walls. I want to demolish the walls. Is it possible for tenants? Obviously no, because tenants won't have the permissions. Who can do? Owner. Owner has all the rights. He can do anything. Here also it is telling same thing. You're not a owner. You're not a root user to perform this updating operating system. Now I want to change the user. I want to switch to root user. To switch to root user, command is sudo su hyphen. If we execute this command, it will switch to root user. Now, which user I am? How can I check I'm a which user? Command for checking the username.
Who am I?
Who am I will tell you which user you are. See, just without giving command also you can identify. EC2 user at the rate IP means you are an EC2 user. Root at the rate IP means you are a root user. Without executing the command also you can know who you are, which user you are. If I give PWD, it will show root directory under top level root. Why? Because I'm a root user. Root user will be under root directory. Normal users are under home directory, but root user is under root directory. So it is showing this path, root path. Now let's try to update the operating system. Yum update. What it is saying? No packages marked for update. See, I have access to update. I have all the permissions, but the thing is, my operating system is already up to date. No packages are there for updating. You can give clear command or else you can give control L. Control L also will clear the screen. Anything is okay, anything is fine. Now, in this root directory, I want to see any files or folders are available, but nothing is there. ls command is showing blank. That means nothing is created. I want to create a file. Generally in Windows, like if you want to create a file, you open like Notepad, you will write something. Hi, like this is AWS and DevOps class. Like you type something. If you want to save, you will click on Control S. It will ask you to enter the file name. Tell your file name as file1. I want to save it on downloads folder. That's it. File is saved. Now I can close this file. If you want to open that, go to downloads. Here is that file. If you want to open, if you want to read the file, double click, it will open the file. You can read it. If you want to modify something, this is not class, this is session. Yes, I have modified again and I have saved it. Generally, we do like this in Windows or Mac, but in Linux operating system, how to create files. Here we don't have any GUI. Everything we do with commands only. We have a command called cat. Using cat command, we can create the files. I'm creating a file name called file1. Cat greater than file name. I'll execute some content. Enter some content. Hi, this is file1 created using cat command. Enter. No, that's it. This is the content. Now I want to save and come outside. So press Ctrl D. I want to know whether the file is created or not. So give ls command. Ls means list. It will show list of files, directories. Yes, it is showing file1. Earlier, when I have given the ls command, it did not show anything, just blank. But now, after giving ls command, it is showing file1. Why? Because I have created file1 using cat command. Now let's open this file. To open the file, command is cat space file name. To create cat greater than file name, to open cat space file name. It is showing the content. Hi, this is file1 created using cat command. Using cat command, we cannot edit the file. For example, here I want to change something. This is file1 created using uh, cat editor, something like or cat, something like cat command. And let, I want to change something. I want to change this is file1. Instead of created, I want to change this to some other thing like copying, but I cannot edit this because cat command will show you the things only in static way, in static format, static content. Next, we have another command called touch. Using touch command also we can create files, but it will create blank file, empty file. See, file 2 is created, but it will not have any content. No content. If you give cat file1, it will have content, but file 2 will not have any content. Next, we have one more command using vi. Using vi also you can create the files, but there's a difference between cat and vi. Let's see what is the difference. Once you hit enter button, it will open one terminal. This terminal will not accept any data because this is in command mode. Now you need to press I from your keyboard, press I button. Now it change it to insert mode. It will accept the data now. You type anything. Hi, this is file we created using vi command. Now I want to save and I want to come outside. So to save and to exit, first you need to come back from insert mode to command mode. For that, press escape button. Now press colon W for saving the content. Look the last line bottom. W for saving, Q for quitting, exclamation symbol for forcefully quitting. That's it. File 3 is created. Now this file 3 you can open using cat command. See, hi, this is file 3 created using vi command. Actually, I want to change this content. I want to change, instead of command, I want to change it to editor. Is it possible to change the existing content UI using vi command means? Yes, it is possible. Vi space file 3. Press I, insert. Now, what you want to change is that UI using vi editor. Again, press escape, colon, W for saving the content, Q for quitting, exclamation for forcefully quitting. See the list? File 3 is there. If you open using cat command, earlier when I have opened using cat space file 3, it said this is file 3 created using vi command. Now it is saying this is file 3 created using vi editor. So using vi command, we can create files, we can read files, we can edit the files also. But using cat command, you can only create and read, but you cannot edit. Using touch, you can only create blank files. Understood these comments? Any doubts still here? If I ask something understood, any doubts, you need to reply. If you have any questions, you need to. Again, don't say like I did not understand. I'm giving enough time for questions here. Right. Silence means I'll assume you understood. Next, nano command. Using nano command also, we can create files. Nano space file name. It will open one terminal. Now I'll insert some data. This file for creating using nano command. Now press Control X. It is asking, do you want to save? For saving, press Y. To don't save, press N. I want to save. So I'm pressing Y and hit enter. That's it. File is created. File name is file. So using cat command also you can open file for. Using vi command also you can open file for. It's not like if you create file for using nano, you should open only with nano. No, you can open with cat, you can open with va, you can open with nano, anything. So I'm opening with va also. This file for is creating using nano command. Let's exit. Using nano also you can open this file. This file for is created using nano. And I want to edit this one. Like I want to change from creating to created. So now press Ctrl X, Y, enter. Cat space file. It changed now. Created. Earlier it is showing creating, now it changed to created. These are the different types of commands for creating file. Now, if you want to create any hidden file, just give dot in front of the file name. This is generally how we create files. If you give dot in front of the file name, it will be a hidden file. The file will not be shown to you normally. I'll give some content. This is a text file. Controlling. I'm giving ls command. Is it showing that test file with ls command?
No.
Why? Because this file is hidden file. So normal ls is not showing. But if you want to see hidden file also, ls hyphen a, or a means all. It will list all the files, including hidden. Now, whatever you are seeing here with the dots, all are hidden. This is a hidden file, default things. These are the default hidden files, default hidden files. These files we created. This hidden directory, hidden file. This is the hidden file which we created manually. Now, if you want to open any hidden file, just cat space file name. This is a text file. So ls command will show you like this. Now, if you want to create any directories, mkdir directory name. Directory one is created. Directory is nothing but folder only. I have created a folder. In Windows or in Linux, in Windows or uh, what do you call it, Mac, if you want to open any folder, what we do, we just do double click like this. So it will open that folder. Right now I'm inside that folder. But in Linux, if you want to open this folder, you cannot do double click. You need to give cd command. As I have told, cd means change directory. Where you want to go? I want to go inside directory one. That's it. See, I am inside directory one. Proof, give pwd. I'm under directory one. Directory one is under root directory. Root is under top level root. Let's come back. Cd space dot dot. It will take you to backside. Again, we'll create multiple directories like directory 2, directory 3, directory 4 at a time. See the list? I have created multiple directories at a time. And you can create one directory inside another directory also. I'll create like folder 1 inside that, folder 2 inside that, folder 3. Hyphen p is the recursive flag, which I want to create one inside another, right? So that's why I have given this recursive flag. ls. Normally, ls command will show you the things present outside only, outside files. It is showing only folder 1. But we have folder 2 inside that. We have folder 3 inside that. it is not showing from here itself. To see the hierarchy structure, to see the things in tree structure, you can give tree command. But it is throwing error. This tree command is not found. Why? Because tree package is not installed. Let's check whether it is installed or not. Using which command you can check. It is saying no, no tree. That means package is not installed. Confirm. Now let's install a package. To install any package, the command is yum install package name. Yum install package name. It is asking, is this okay to install? Yes. No. Generally, list command will show like this. Now, if you see, tree command will show you like this. Folder 1, inside that folder 2, inside that folder 3. Total, we have 7 folders inside root directory and 4 files. I'm giving now history command. History command will show you what we have practiced so far. To update the operating system, yum update. Creating files using cat command, you can create files. To see the list of files, ls. To read the files using cat space file name. To create blank files, touch command. And to create files using vi also you can create. Using nano also you can create. To create hidden files, just give dot in front of the file name. To see hidden items, give ls-a. To create any directory, mkdir directory name. To create multiple directories, mkdir multiple directory names. To create one inside another directory, mkdir-p, this give /. So that folder 3 will create under 2, 2 is created under 1. And to see the tree structure, give tree command. If that is not installed, you need to install like this, yum install tree. To check whether tree is installed or not, give which command. It will tell you whether it is installed or not. Any doubts in these commands?
No.
What about you, Rahul, Sainath? No questions? Okay, fine. I think these are sufficient for today. So after practicing, you need to stop your machine. If you don't stop your machine, see, maximum 750 hours only AWS is giving for free. See, till now, our instance is running from last 40 minutes. Like if I launch 3 instances, like one instance is running from 1 hour, other instance is running from 2 hours. Like total, how much? 2 plus 1, 3, 3 hour 40 minutes. It's not like each instance 750 hours. No, overall 750 hours. This is running. If your instance is running, then only it will be calculated. Till now, I have utilized this much. Still, this much is available. So after your practice, make sure to stop. Otherwise, unnecessarily, it will generate the bill. Just select your machine, go to instance state, click on stop. If you click on reboot, it will restart. If you click on terminate, it will completely destroy your server. It is like completely killing your server. You cannot recover the data also back again. But if you stop your machine, you can start it again. It is just like shutting down your server. Again, you can bring back by starting the machine. But once you terminate, you cannot recover the data. You cannot start the machine. If your instance is stopped, you cannot log into this machine. So it will disconnect. See, connection is closed. I cannot access to my machine now. SSH-I cannot give this command because our server is not running. That's all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask now.
This recording is available, right? Right. Arvind?
What, Srinivas? Your voice is not clear.
Oh, sorry. Recording of this is available, right? After this call.
Yeah. Recordings are
Yeah.
available. I have shared you the drive link
Yeah.
also. See, let me show you that. I have already uploaded in the WhatsApp. I have shared this link. Inside
Yeah.
this Excel sheet, you can see like day-wise topic, yesterday's session.
Yeah.
We discussed one. If you click on this link, it will open YouTube. In YouTube, you can see the video. Only for registered email address, you can see.
Got it.
Okay. Whatever the email ID you have given, with that email only you can access these videos. This today's session I'll upload here again.
Thank you.
We'll connect again tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.